This is what I call a stunner and an epitome of brutality as well. Apologize for looking out because I cannot memorize all this stuff. Number 8, Kansas lost to Cincinnati at home, and it was not even close. 84-68. This is going to impact NCAA tournament seeding down the line for Kansas. And the only way Cincinnati even makes the NCAA tournament is to win the conference tournament. I'm just saying, I don't think they're going to be considered high enough with X amount of wins to make the NCAAs. And this is obviously a big win for Wes Miller because, let's face it, I think he's on the hot seat over there at Cincinnati. I think he is and might get candidate at the very end of the year. We'll have to wait and see. It was very close at halftime, 36-34. And Kansas did score the same amount of points, 34 points. However, Cincinnati scored 48 points in the second half. But there's obviously more to the game than that. That's why I'm going to go with stats. No use going over the last minute game. Now, Kansas shot 44% from the field on 61 attempts, 22% on threes on 18 attempts, 77% on free throws on 13 attempts, 29 rebounds, 9 offensive, 11 assists, 10 turnovers, 5 steals, 2 blocks, 12 fouls. How many points off the bench? I mean, Cole Rosario were 2. Jaren Dawson with 3. That's 5. And Jamari McDowell had 4. That's 9 points right there. And 2 from Marcus Jackson, so 11 points. And 3 double-digit scores combined for Darren Peterson. Had 17 points in this game, but he was very inefficient. Not as efficient. Like 7 for 17. And 1 for 7 on threes especially. That did not help. And he's been dealing with a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of drama around him. But some of it might be due to really injury stuff. I don't know. Trey White with 11 points. That's 28. And then Floyd Badunga had a double-double, 18 points and 12 rebounds. So that's 46 points right there. And one player scored 61 points, and that's Melvin Counseling. And he was very inefficient, to say the least. He's usually a double-digit scorer. 3 for 13 from the field. 0 for 2 on threes. 1 for 1 on free throws. And honestly, Bryson Tiller is closer to the double digits. Only had 4 points in this game. Now, Cincinnati had 9 bench points. I mean, Sincere Harris with 3. Keyshawn Tillery with 6. 4 double-digit scores. Later combined for non-double-digit scores combined for 5 plus 6. That's 11. Plus 3, that's 14. So 70 points right there, and they would have still beat you. Yikes. And one player scored 6 points this game was Keyshawn Tillery with 6. And by the way, like Jalen Celestine, he beat Kansas second year in a row. What am I talking about exactly? He beat Kansas when they were down by over 20 points last year in Waco. He beat them again, this time in Lawrence. 14 points for him. Day Thomas had 10 points, though he was inefficient. 10 for 14 from the field, 2 for 9 on threes. Mustafa Shaw had 28 points in this game, 2 for 5 on threes, 11 for 17 from the field, 4 for 7 on free throws, and he had 8 rebounds. Bobba Miller had 18 points and 7 rebounds, 6 for 8 from the field, 2 for 2 on threes, 4 for 6 on free throws. And Jizzle James is usually a double-digit scorer. He only had 5. And Cincinnati shot the ball better in terms of in the field and the three-point line, but not on free throws. 48% from the field on 64 attempts, 39% on threes on 31 attempts. 2/3 on free throws on 15 attempts. 40 rebounds, 14 offensive. That explains why you lost this game. 16 assists, 10 turnovers, 8 steals, 1 block, 13 fouls. I'm going to go with the points off turnovers, points in the paint. Fast break points as well. Points on turnovers did favor Cincinnati, 15-3. Same thing as for fast break points, 6-3. However, points in the paint favored Kansas, 34-30. And let's be real. If you're talking about, they should have really have lost to TCU at home earlier in conference play. Yeah. This is what I call a letdown when I see one. You can't lose at home. What's remaining of the schedule? This is besides the Big 12 tournament. Well, your next game won't be easy. You're going to play Houston, and they're coming off a loss, just like you. So somebody's going to get... And Houston's down on their luck. They have lost back-to-back games. Maybe you'll send them 3 straight losses. Well, so have to wait and see. Then you got on the road to Arizona next. They were looking for revenge against you on February 28th. And we'll have to wait and see about what happens in a Baylor game. Because if Arizona does lose to Baylor, you're going to play against an angry Arizona squad. But even if they beat Baylor, that's still a very tough game and a tough place to play. Then March 3rd, you got Arizona State on the road. I don't think you should lose that game. Then again, Texas Tech did lose to them. this week. And March 7th, you got Kansas State at home, and next Kansas State team that's now with Jerome Tingless. Now, Cincinnati, what's the remaining of the schedule? You got to go on the road to Texas Tech next. February 24th, that's just a tough game. You got Oklahoma State at home. February 28th, you got BYU at home. March 3rd, that's ample opportunity right there. And then you got March 7th, you got to go on to TCU. TCU's trying to fight for NCAA tournament lives. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe, and see you guys later on the road to 8 subscribers. Course, ultimate goal. It's 1,000 more. So, my mind this course like video. Comment video really helps YouTube background. So, more people see it. So, the video does up as well. So, more people can watch. And if you're watching and not subscribed, hit subscribe button and the notification bell as well.